My name is Bryan Hannis. I'm a small-time production potter in Canada. The idea I want to bring to you today is a foam cone. I invented this idea in 1992 to make my life easier. It has wide-ranging uses for small-time production potters, but also beginners. It helps ease their way into becoming a full-time potter. It goes onto the pot, you grab it, slowly, gentle, push it down, there you are, it's centered. And it's that quick. I'm going to use a clear glass here and put it on top, and you just push down while the wheel's turning. That's the secret of the cone. The wheel has to be turning. You take your trimming tool, and you want to, these cups were thrown off of the hump, so they might be a little bit out of shape. Not round. When you pick them up, they could deform slightly. The foam cone re-rounds them in a heartbeat, and you can see that I'm not aggressively trimming this. I'm just making a nice bottom on the bottom of this mug. There's your mug. It's pretty well trimmed. It's ready to go. Spinning. You pull it off. There, it's done. And this pot is soft, as you can see. It's not leather hard. It's some stage in between that and soft. You just drop it on, grab it with both hands, just like you're scooping up a ball of clay on top of a hump when you're throwing off the hump. And you just push down while the wheel's going. I speed up the wheel, and there we are. Perfectly centered. Takes a second. This is, and the foam is so forgiving. Grab it, push it down. There she is. Done. So I'm putting this onto this one here. It's quite soft, but I'm going to pull it up. The wheel's turning, and I slowly lift it off. This is a noodle bowl, but it also is the same shape as a wine goblet. Can you imagine if you left extra clay here? You could throw your stem. You could add a coil and throw your stem, make it into a one-piece goblet. You can add, if you want to make your stem separate, you can add it at this stage. This cone has a tremendous amount of uses. This is going to be a rice bowl, noodle bowl, tea bowl, whatever you wish to call them. I'm going to switch bats here because this one has a larger hole in the center. I like the bottom of my lids to look as good, as smooth as the top, so I like to trim them. See, there's the finished rim. What do you do with a rim like that? You can't put it back on the wheel. You can't put it on a foam bat because it doesn't balance. So you put it on a foam chuck, and it works really well. Of course, this one's too small for that. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show how this foam cone is made. This is one of the ways of making it. This is a cheap piece of foam rubber I found at Princess Auto in Canada, and I'm sure they're available in the United States. They've got a whole, what their use is, I have no idea, but they work well for making a cone at home. I've got spray contact cement, and I spray that on the area, and then spray it on the bottom of the rubber. This is another idea of mine. I cut a slot by the bat pin hole. You find your divot, find your pin, slide it in, and there she's on place. Now what we've got now is we have the cone anchored. Now we will try and cut it. Extend the knife, new sharp knife. Cut at an angle. Got to be careful. You got a sharp tool, so cut it off. Very quick, very easy to do. You might have to trim the couple times, but you can see it start to developing. Now, I don't know where you'll find these in the United States, but I'm sure they're not made in Canada, so if you have to, you got to buy them off of Princess Auto in Canada. You can leave a little cushion on the bottom if you wish, and this protects the rims of cups or whatever. I'm enlarging this hole and shaping this hole a little bit, and as you'll see in the next segment, why this hole is here. You just drop it on. Grab it with both hands, just like you're scooping up a ball of clay. Right now, we're faced with using dragonflies to measure the width and depth of making pots. With laser lights, they're there. They're not in your way. And you know exactly the width, exactly the height, or the diameter, whichever you want to call it. You know exactly where 90 degrees is. You can set them up for other quadrants if you wish. They're unlimited. Use your imagination. I'm sure there'll be a zillion ideas out there that potters will find for them.